dirty guys? My name is Automania. Today I'm bringing you guys my own, I'm not going to say sex in public story, but more like foreplay in public story. Um, as some of you guys may know, whoever saw, um, I forget which one, I think it was the second episode of Talk Nerdy to Me podcast that me and my friends do. Crackle7 came on, told us his sex in public story, so I figured, hey, why not share my own? Mine's not going to be as epic as his. However, I thought it was pretty cool to share. We almost got caught. But anyways, this is back in high school when this is my with my second girlfriend, my first real serious relationship, I guess you could say, and where her and I wanted to take things to a different level, a higher level, but she was very unsure about things, and not necessarily with me. Just she's very uneasy with around like sex talk and the actual act of sex and all that stuff, just because the way she was brought up with her family and stuff like that. And her parents are very strict. Like she was very scared of what her parents would do to her or say to her if they found out that she was, messing around, fooling around, or sleeping with someone and stuff like that. Especially at her age, I think we were like 16 or so, or 17. I don't know. And so, like her and I, yeah, we've had sex before this. It wasn't very impressive. It was my first time having sex. Anyways, I lost my virginity to her, and all that stuff. And I'm not gonna sit here and make it sound like it was the best sex I've ever had in my fucking life, and I was a beast, and I went 20 fucking hours, but because I don't want to lie to you guys, but like I said, sex with her was, like because it's our first time going through it and stuff like that. It was very just mediocre, nothing impressive, and probably, if anything, disappointing for the both of us. but anyways, so it was very hard to have sex with her because she never wanted to do it because she was always scared, and which was fine by me. I was okay with it, like if you don't want to have sex, you're uncomfortable, you're uneasy. I'm not gonna sit here and force you to have sex. So, but she was always down for fooling around, the blow jobs, the hand jobs, eating her out, and all that stuff, and just grinding and all that stuff. She was okay with that. She was down with that. Which now, in hindsight, was like, well, what's that? I still think that if your parents found out about that, they would be just as mad. But anyways, so we've been dating for close to 2.5 years. Maybe it was 2 years. I'm not 100% sure. So this is near the end of the relationship. No, this had nothing to do with why we broke up. But this is near the end of the relationship. We went down to her cousin's house. It was a newly built community, newly built court and stuff like that. So everything was brand new. All the fences, all the trees, and the grass was green and stuff like that. And it was like in an area that was cut out within the woods. But it was still like local city. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But anyways, so all around this court area was woods. I don't know how deep the woods was, but anyways, and then of course they kind of built into the woods with like sidewalks, parks, and benches and stuff like that, which was pretty fucking cool. The only thing that they didn't have was lights set up in these pathways. Like I said, this place was newly built, so they're still like doing the finishing touches and stuff like that. So light within the forest where these walkways and benches and stuff were not lit. So if you go out there in the middle of the night, it is pitch fucking black. You cannot see a damn thing. So anyways, went down to her cousin's house. It was part of, I think it was just like a get together, a housewarming kind of party thing, and I gotta say the house was quite impressive. I'm not gonna lie, nothing like too over the top, but I mean the houses that I've like where I live are like crap. Like I mean it's just a basic house, but this one was pretty cool. That it had like many different sitting areas, living rooms, and glass windows overlooking the forest in the back and all that stuff, an amazing patio, and anyways, so right beside her house, because these houses were kind of like really close to each other, and anyways, right beside her house was the gap between was there was a gap between her that house and the next door neighbor, and in between the like within the gap was the walkway to go into the forest. So this is late at night. I want to well not late, but it was like 9 o'clock. It's already dark out, and we needed to take her dog out for a walk. No, not sorry, not her dog. She got a dog afterwards. We want to take her cousin's dogs out for a walk, and so we get the bright idea to just take them around the court, whatever, right? And we bring them back, and then we're like, hey, well, let's go for a walk. Let's go through the forest and see what's out there. And of course, everyone's like, hey, just be careful. There's no lights. And of course, I had my iPhone to use as light. She had her iPhone to use as light. And so we're just going, walking around, just talking, just chit chatting. And we came to a bench. We sat down. And I don't know what it was, but she just suddenly got in the mood. And I know it's surprising that I didn't kind of encourage us to go on, me being a guy and all, but she wanted it. And so she put her hand on my lap and just started rubbing whatever. You know how it is. We all got in the mood, started kissing and stuff like that. And next thing I know, we never like took our clothes off. It was more like she undid her belt or whatever on her button and undid her zipper a little bit. And of course, I reach in, start doing the whole, I'd say, rubbing the parts down there, and we're going at it and going at it. Of course, we turned the lights off on our phone, so if someone was to see us, was to come by, they wouldn't see us right away or whatever. And so we're going at it, and of course, we're going at. I don't know how long it was, maybe like 10 minutes or so, just kind of messing around, and get the rubbing done, get the BJ done, and all that stuff, and so we're done, and I pull up my pants. She fixes her buttons and her shirt and whatever. And we pick up our phones that was on the bench, and we turn the light on. And we just started walking, and then somebody comes by, like just as we started taking off to leave. Someone comes by. We see like a light going, and it's someone walking their dogs. And had we started later, or we finished later or whatever, we totally would have been caught. I mean, it wasn't pitch black, like some of the moonlight was shining through the leaves and stuff. So you could kind of make out what we were doing, but you weren't 100% sure, kind of thing. But if he had a light on him, he would have shone it over on us, and we would have got caught. We would have been caught with our pants down, literally, and it would have been so embarrassing. And it actually turned out to be one of her cousin's neighborhood friends that are they're really close. So that would have been so fucked up, because he would have told, it, and we would have been in so much shit. But that's my story of fooling around in public and almost getting caught story. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and as always, stay dirty.